Hey everybody, my name's Brian Hannaford. This is MUSI 100 Intro to Music Online. Come on in, let's get out of the cold for this spring semester. Let's get into the office. All right, so we're inside the office. This is Boswell Hall 129. This is where you're gonna see 2 video lectures a week. They'll just be right here. Every week you'll get a weekly module, but before we do any of that, we gotta tell you a little bit more about myself. I grew up in Fresno, California, where I went to Fresno State, studied music education. Then I went to Cleveland, where I went to a school called Case Western Reserve University, where I studied music education. I taught in the public schools for 4 years, doing elementary, middle school, and high school, before going to graduate school at Cleveland State University and studied master's in music performance in saxophone. Then, going into higher ed, I taught at a school called Notre Dame College, not the big Notre Dame, a different Notre Dame, a much smaller one, but a Catholic college where I did the marching band and all those kind of band things, and also taught at the same time at a school about a mile away, John Carroll University, where I led the jazz band. And then in 2017, I was hired at North Idaho College, and I came out here, and I've been teaching there since. So out here at NIC, I teach the Cardinal Chamber Orchestra, Cardinal Pep Band, Wind Symphony, Jazz Ensemble, Intro to Music, and sometimes Survey of American Popular Music. But before we go any further, it's time to dive into the syllabus. All right, to get to the syllabus, you have to go to NIC syllabus once you're in Canvas and you're inside the course. All right, so welcome to the spring semester. It's 2022. You ready? For this amazing course. Remember, we're in a 16-week semester. You can find my office hours right there on the screen, but the best way, especially for you, go ahead and email me, and then we can set up a Zoom meeting if you want to talk to me further. Remember, this is an online course. Each Monday, a new weekly module will contain a weekly checklist, including assignments, readings, video lectures, and online discussions. This class will be based on these readings, listening, and written papers. Students will also be required to attend a classical music concert in partial fulfillment of this course. All right, this course is an introduction for students, majors and non-majors, to musical styles of our civilization. The study of music will include different periods of time and its cultural context, including a study of American culture and the present musical scene. This course is designed to enhance students' musical appreciation through an increase in musical knowledge. What you're going to need for this is the Enjoyment of Music Total Access Registration Card. So that means it's an ebook. You can find the ISBN number there, but the easiest way to do this if you're going through the Cardinal Bookstore is go on the NIC syllabus and take the link to the Cardinal Bookstore or W.W. Norton. You can also get this on Amazon, anywhere you need to. You might even find an old paperbook copy. Go ahead and ask me about it, and we'll see if we got the right version that's going to work for this course. You're also going to need internet access because there's going to be concert videos to watch, also lectures. There's just a lot of internet usage for this. You'll want a digital camera or your iPhone, something you can videotape yourself, or a way to put up a video for the composer presentation report coming up. And then you're also going to need Microsoft Office or something like that for any paper you're going to write. All right, so what you really need to know for this course is that we're going to have homework assignments. That's going to take up 15% of your grade. That could be simple reading questions, or it could be discussions, and there aren't too many during the course of the semester. There's also going to be a composer presentation where you're going to choose a composer of your choice and do a whole video presentation on them, and then we'll all get to watch it in a discussion. So one of the first things you need to know about this course is you're going to be required to go to an actual classical music concert in person. So if you can't do that, you probably shouldn't do this course. We have so many concerts on campus: choral, vocal, strings, instrumental. Get to a concert and you get to write about it, and it's almost free points if you go. There's going to be 3 online exams. Don't worry, you'll do them right here on Canvas, and then of course you're going to do a final paper comparing something pre-1900 to the current and modern generation of music. So look forward to that. So each week there's going to be a weekly module published in Canvas every Monday, containing a weekly checklist of announcements, readings, assignments, and lecture videos. Homework and discussion assignments are worth 10 points each. If you turn in a completed assignment with mistakes, you'll still get the 10 points, but expect me to talk to you about it and be ready to respond in the comments. Discussions must have your first post completed by Friday, and then you'll need a response to another student by Sunday for full credit. Late assignments are accepted for 80% credit until the last day of regular fall classes, which is December 10th. However, there are no makeups for missed exams. Should a conflict arise and there is a need for flexibility, please notify me prior to the exam date. So exams are worth 100 points each and contain multiple choice, matching short answer, true, false, and listening questions. Each student will do a composer presentation. Each student's going to choose a composer and upload a presentation using TechSmith to a discussion during week 7. This presentation should be 5 to 10 minutes and will include the composer's significant dates, personal life, career, and music, accompanied by a written outline / PowerPoint, including a list of sources. You will need to attend 2 classical music concerts through the course of the semester and answer some questions about them. And I'm hoping in 2021 we'll be able to do that. You'll be able to see concerts here on campus, or you can go out to the Spokane Symphony, Coeur d'Alene Symphony. Any classical music in the area would be a perfect one to attend. If you go down in the syllabus, you'll see week 1, the assignments due, and also the lectures that you should be watching and keeping up to date. So if you look at the syllabus, everything's pretty much accurate. And of course, I may have to change things along the way. All right, some things to note. As you go into the Canvas course, you're always going to see major assignments on top. There's going to be information there about the concert reports that you're going to need to do, and even the composer presentation that happens in week 12 of the semester. You'll be able to see some sample presentations of some students that have come before you. You'll also get links to the Molstead Library, which is going to be a great resource for once you're writing concert report papers and even the final paper as the course progresses. It's a great way not only for, hard copy, but also online resources. But the most important thing you can do here is every week going to the weekly module and hitting up the weekly checklist. That checklist is going to have information on what you're supposed to do and in what order. There'll be lecture videos, there's going to be the assignments you need to participate, and things coming in the distance, along with PowerPoint files for all of my lectures. So every week, get to the weekly checklist, and that's going to keep you right on track and successful in this course. So if you want to pass this course, not only do you have to do the readings, do you have to do the assignments, do you have to keep up to date with everything, go to a concert, the most important thing you can do is watch those lecture videos when they come out, because that's the thing that's going to keep us all together. The lectures might talk about something that's not even in the book, and guess what? You might get tested on that material. So keep up to date with it, and we're gonna have a really fun 16-week semester here. So if you need anything, send me a message on Canvas, send me a message through email, and I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be able to help you out. So have a good semester. Peace.